Here I am on the North Fork Skok River Trail, and it is soggy. This is a good hike to do on a rainy day because there's no real views, so by doing this hike in the rain, I'm not missing anything. Where if I went up Eleanor or Rose or anywhere up higher, I'd be robbed of my views after all the hard work. Also, this trail is kind of crowded at times, so this trail is really best done in the rain on a weekday to avoid the crowds. It's 11:40 and I've gone maybe 4 miles. I'm not feeling very inspired today. I don't know if the rain is bringing me down or some kind of illness or maybe lack of sleep, I don't know. And I decided to make some tea, see if that'll perk me up. Just got my sit pad out. Didn't bring patches as I'm in the national park, but I accidentally brought dog food. There's my homemade backpack. It's doing great. It's got the beefier elastic on the top, that helps. And on the sides there. And then I restitched this elastic here with upholstery threads. I don't think those threads will be popping anymore. I'm happy with my pack. It's still raining, but it's eased up a little bit. The tea I had definitely invigorated me somewhat. I'm feeling a little bit better. I can make tea 4 times, so should be good to go. Might even be able to make it to Camp Pleasant. I just made it across the scary bridge! And this bridge is always scary. I mean, what even holds this bridge up? Not much. And then it's at this funky angle. And there's quite a drop. You'd definitely be seriously injured if you fell off this bridge or this bridge fell off its footing. Anyway, I've made it across again safely. Woo! Sure wish the Mount Rose Trail crew could come up here and fix this bridge. I think that's Madeline Creek. I'm not sure. It's 12:30 and I've made it past Big Log Camp. And so I'm a 1.5 miles from Camp Pleasant. And the trail is a creek here, which is not at all uncommon. I am so glad I stopped and had that break, because that was just what I needed to feel energized. The only problem I'm having now, though, is I keep feeling the need to look behind me to see if something's following me. I suspect it's because of my raincoat hat. It limits my visibility. My Seattle sombrero doesn't limit my visibility, but it allows rain to trickle down into my raincoat. So I'm just going to wear my raincoat hat for this trip, so I really want to stay somewhat dry. But yeah, I just can't get over that urge to look back. Ugh. I'm at the bridge over the Skok. Now I gotta decide, do I really want to go Camp Pleasant, or would I rather go up the 6th Stream Trail, which I've never been up. But I don't know. I did say in my plans I was going up to Camp Pleasant, so I probably better stick with Camp Pleasant just in case. I don't have a spot messenger anymore. I got sick of the shoddy service and poor support, and then to top everything off, they raised the price of my subscription by $50 because now it includes quote-unquote free tracking. Yeah, for $50. Sorry, I don't have it. Not this month. So I'm going to switch to the DeLorme and Reach real quick here. Anyway, yeah, I've never been up the 6th Stream Trail. Never. If I went up there now and anything happened to me, search and rescue wouldn't know where to look for me. Unless I just put an arrow down. I guess I could put an arrow down. But then whatever's following me might find me. Nothing's following me. Alright, I'll take a few more pictures here with my waterproof point and shoot. The river is completely scoured out the trail here. A little bit of an obstacle. I think I'll try going around this way. Looks like I'm not the first one. Oh, there's that wonderful hemlock tree with provides some shelter. There's a lot of elk droppings back here. Yeah, I think this is the way. What a wet, soggy day on the Skok. It's just pouring. But I don't care. I'm a native mossback. Just look at the moss growing on my back. It's 1 o'clock and I've arrived at Camp Pleasant. The rain's really coming down. I'm glad I didn't bring my big camera. So there's the river there. Oh, look at that. There's some elk fur. Hold on, camera. Figure it out. That's a big chunk of it. Maybe take that home to my daughter. Okay, I'm inside the outhouse at Camp Pleasant. And it's surprisingly dry in here. The toilet lid is wet, but the seat was actually dry. I'll do you all a favor and I won't lift the lid and show you what's down there. It's, yeah, it's really dry in here. But I think I'll have my lunch under my tarp, not in here. It doesn't even smell too bad in here, really. Maybe not too many people camped up there last summer. Okay, looking for a place to pitch my tarp now and have my tea and my lunch. I'm getting hungry. So I'm at Camp Pleasant and I just had a little lunch and I'm making some tea. And I'm sitting under my tarp. I am so glad I brought this tarp today. Camp Pleasant would not be very pleasant without this tarp, I'm afraid. I'll come out a little bit. Well, no, I can't come out too much. I took my rain gear off. There's the river. There's my lunch. I guess right before I leave, I'll take a picture. Got to put my rain gear on just to come out and take a picture of this. Got my raincoat off. It's really nice to be under this tarp where I can change into dry layers and relax. It is chilly though. Wow. I'm looking forward to my hot tea for sure. Maybe could have used another layer. I still have my mountaineering mittens I could wear. Got my hat on now, and I could always put my raincoat on. Okay, Camp Pleasant in the rain, making tea, hot tea. Okay, I put my rain gear on. There's my little lunch shelter. I had to put my raincoat on. I'm getting chilly waiting for my tea. So now I got all my layers on except for my Arctic emergency mittens and my dry socks. My left foot's a little bit wet. My boot leaked. I don't know if it's because I set a tea bag on it at my last stop or if they're defective, if that boot's defective. That is, I set a hot tea bag on that toe to warm it up. Maybe that was just enough to make it leak. Or maybe it's because that boot was upstream of all the rivers and I don't know, maybe it got more river current. I don't know. Whatever. There's a welcome sight. Boiling water. Gonna have hot tea, warm up my cold hands. Not gonna make too many more videos, my memory card's getting full. There we go, hot tea in my cozy. I didn't mean to make a video here. It's 2:15 and I've packed up my tarp and headed out of here. Never really did warm up, but I know I'll warm up on my hike out with all my layers on. Made it back to the bridge over the Skok, and I've hiked all this way without thinking to look back once, so I've gotten over whatever it was that was making me think I was being followed. When I crossed this bridge earlier, I told myself, okay, whatever's following me isn't crossing the bridge. Nothing's actually following me anyway. So back to the bridge. Oh man. It's not enough to have a waterproof camera. You still got to try to keep that darn lens dry. Not easy. Woo! It's going to be a terrible quality video with this camera, but whatever. There's my beautiful boots. I've made it back to Spike Camp, and there's some backpackers down there that don't see me. I just flushed a grouse or something, I think. Anyway, I've gone ahead and taken my hood off, and I've just got my insulating hat on. I'm close enough to the trailhead now that I don't need to worry about getting my head wet. It'll take more time for my hat to soak through than it will for me to get back to the car. So it's nice not having anything over my ears. Really nice. Surprised those hikers didn't see me at all. Kind of funny. It's 5 o'clock. I'm going to complete the loop by going out on the 4-stream trail. This bridge goes over the Skok. It washed out in 99. They only just rebuilt it last year. The 4-stream trail used to go up to Snow Lake, but it got cut off by logging. There's the footings for the old bridge. Ooh, this bridge moves. Oh yeah, this bridge moves. Alright. Yeah, this bridge is definitely moving. Skok's pretty high too. I'm gonna run out of disk space real soon. Don't know, this might be the last video. Woo, bouncy, bouncy bridge. I don't like bouncy bridges.